Hey, so today, it's really funny. Today is Monday, August the 19th, and so much on my mind today. And for those, I don't know if I mentioned on my previous post, but I said I was going to be sharing pieces of my life. So my husband and I, we decided that we were going to be looking for a house, looking for a place to live. And we love the apartment. I do love the apartment. I think I'm going to miss the apartment. I definitely think I'm going to miss the apartment. But we decided that it was time to try to, look around and see if we could find a place to live. It's a shame. We're looking, and I'm looking in all these different zip codes, and there were a couple of houses that came up in an area. I'm not going to name the area, but it was a predominantly white area that I'm familiar with. I kind of almost grew up around it. And they had some homes that were for sale there. And so we went yesterday to go look at a couple of open houses there. And we liked both of the houses. And we were contemplating whether we wanted to live there or not. And it's the first time that race became an issue as far as me making a decision about whether to live there or not. And it wasn't that it wasn't so much that, well, I'll tell you. The issue is that I worry about Simone. We think about her all the time. She's our priority. She's our life right now. And everything we're doing, we do for her. And we were just really concerned because there's so much hatred in the world today. The first thing that came to both of our minds was, what's it going to be like for her if she lives here going to school? Is she going to be faced with a lot of stuff that she's just not ready to handle at 10 years old? Hatred, people not liking her or teasing her for being a black girl, period. And I really struggled with that because part of me says I shouldn't give a damn. If this is where I want to live, then this is where I can live. We clearly couldn't afford the home. That was not an issue at all. We liked the neighborhood. It was clean. It was nice. I mean, there was nothing, there was nothing else more we could say about the home. We liked the home. But sadly enough, especially now when hatred is just so up at the surface of things because people are just mad and upset and angry about things that have happened. You either like Obama or you don't like Obama, or you like Trump or you don't like Trump. It spews a whole lot of resentment and dissentiment amongst people that I just don't want to put her through that. And it's a shame because Tony and I were just talking about it a couple minutes ago, and I said, if it was just the two of us moving there, oh, we'd be there. I said, because you can hold your own and I can certainly hold mine. And that's a shame that we have to think like that. But we do. I have to think, okay, if somebody steps to me, I know how to handle them. And Tony, it's a no-brainer. But I even remember when we moved on to Welsh Road, and that was a predominantly white neighborhood. And I remember his sons came to visit us, and one of the parents, one of the homes, one of the couples that lived at the corner, they were grilling Tony's son, Tony's younger son. He was a teenager at the time, and he came and he was riding his bike. They had stopped him and were asking him all kinds of questions about us. To the point, I remember when he told us, when Trent told us, yeah, they were asking us this and asking me this and asking us all kinds of questions about us. We had to take a walk over there and said, if there's something that you need or want to know about the Crudups, just come around and ring the doorbell. And I was floored by that. I was steaming by that. The fact that they would even stop a child. How dare you stop a 14-year-old child on a bike and interrogate them? I wanted to punch that woman in her face. I'm going to be honest with you. I wanted to punch her in her face because she looked at me as if she didn't understand why I'm over there with my ears about to erupt. And I really had to think about things and whether I wanted to put Simone through that right now. And it's sad. It's sad that I had to, we decided to back away from the house because of that. And we shouldn't have to be like that. But that's the way of the world.